So somebody has been really brave and given me permission to review their book. So here is what I found. Hello home bosses, my name is Nuria Corby. Welcome to my channel, which is all about helping you to make money online. And if that sounds interesting to you, please click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you can get more videos like this. So today I'm doing something new and I'm reviewing one of your books. And that is because somebody reached out to me and asked me for advice. And when I looked at the book, I thought, this is really something that a lot of people could benefit from. If I give advice on how to improve this book, I would like other people to see this as well. So I thought I'd review the book in my video, and that way we can all have a look and see what we could improve. So when I looked at the book, I saw some things that I see quite often and that can really be improved. So that's why I thought it's a good idea to do this in a video so that more people can look at this and hopefully take my advice to improve their books. So let's have a look, and thank you very much. You know who you are, the person that allowed me to review the book, because it's very brave to do that. To kind of invite criticism is not always easy, but I'm going to try my best and help you improve your book as much as I can. So this is the book, and the title is My Daily Reading Log. And then the subtitle is To Track Daily Reading Progress, Book Name, Pages, Read, Total Books Read, Reading Log Bookmark. So that's quite a long subtitle. What can you see so far that catches your eye? Well, I think the color stands out. I think if you use a yellow like this, it's got the potential to stand out among other books. But there are a couple of things that I would change. For example, the title is My Daily Reading Log, and you have put my daily, my in capitals, but then daily not in capitals, and reading in capitals, and log not in capitals. The best thing to do in a title is to put everything in capitals. And there is a really good tool that you can use to do that. And it's one of the self-publishing titans free tools that you can use. So if you go on their website, the selfpublishingtitans.com, and you scroll down a little bit, you find some free KDP tools and resources. And there's one that's called title capitalization. So if we click on that, and it says title generator. So now we type in our text. If we put that in here, My Daily Reading Log, you can see that underneath the generated title output is My Daily Reading Log in the correct way that you have to spell it. So you can see my is in capitals, daily is in capitals, reading is in capitals, and log is in capitals. So it's important that you do that for book titles, because otherwise it doesn't look so professional. So every book title should be capitalized. The title is okay. You have to remember that the title is your most important part of the book when it comes to keywords. So it's very important to get the keywords right. Now, reading log, is that the best keyword that you can use, or My Daily Reading Log? I'm not quite sure. We'll have a look at that in a little bit, but I'm sure that can be improved on. But let's have a look and see the subtitle now. Now, the subtitle should also be capitalized, and I can see that you haven't done that here. So To Track Daily Reading Progress is telling us what this book is about and why you want to buy this book, and that's exactly what a subtitle should do. But then you have in brackets book name, pages read, total books read. This sounds like keywords to me. I know you're trying to give people an idea of what they can find inside the book, but it's not reading very well. It's not easy to read. It's too long, and I don't know what you mean by reading log bookmark. So I would change the subtitle a little bit. And again, we're going to have a look at some examples in a minute. Also, let's have a look at the cover. Now, I said the cover is a good color to stand out, but is it a good cover to attract people who want a daily reading log? Now, you have to remember that people who buy reading logs are people who love books. And this cover doesn't really show anything that's book related. I'm not quite sure what this is, this design. It doesn't look like a book. I'm not sure what that is. So let's have a look and see some examples of other books. So I've typed reading log book into Amazon. So let's have a look and see what kind of books are available. So this first one shows you exactly, it's a reading log book and it's got books in the cover. I quite like this type of book where, you know, it shows you exactly what it is about. It's books. It's about reading. I quite like the ones that have books on the cover, like this one, or like this one, where you know this is a reading log book because of the kind of cover that it has. But that is just an opinion. That's not something that you can rely on. But the other thing that you can do is to have a look at the BSRs that these books have and have a look what the ones have in common that have a low BSR. Now, this one is not too low. It's got a BSR of over 1 million, and I can see why, because it doesn't really stand out. It looks like it's for children. So I don't know, this is a more, I think, better example of the kind of cover that I would buy. Look at the ones with good BSRs and see what they've got in common when it comes to the cover. This one here has books on the front cover. Again, good BSR. And this one here as well, a reading log for kids, has got books on the cover as well. So can you see they have that in common where it's all book related? This is a really good one, ranking quite well. It's one for children or for young book lovers. So this one here I think I would stay away from, because I think the Keep Calm things are trademarked. So don't do anything with Keep Calm and something, because that's trademarked, and especially I think the crown is trademarked. I'm not sure this is a good idea. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's trademarked. So this one is really good because it's what happens at book club stays at book club. So it's got a funny title. It's kind of a play on words on what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So this is quite good. I like that. And I like that it's combining books with wine. So you've got two niches at once, and also it's targeting a book club. So when you're making book reading logs, you really need to niche it down and to target someone specifically. So they've done that really well. They've targeted a book club and they've added something that people are interested in, which is drinking wine. And a book club is one of those social occasions where people get together. Maybe they drink wine, maybe they eat cake, whatever it is, people enjoy going to book clubs. So that's a really good way of making a cover. Really what you want to do is incorporate some kind of book design on your cover if you can. But, you know, covers are really something that to do with people's opinions, with people's likes and dislikes. And I think if you ask 100 people what they think about something, you'll get 100 different opinions. So don't worry too much about that, but some of the principles still apply. So what I would say here to improve the cover is, so first of all, change the title to capitalize it all, and maybe make the cover more related to books. Maybe put a nice book design here in the middle, something that tells people straight away, it's to do with books. And then I would change the subtitle. So for example, the books that we had here, this one has reading log and book review gifts for book lovers who loves reading book. First of all, that's not correct English, because it's book lovers who love reading books. So that S should be at the end of books. And what else? This one here, that's not correct, because Amazon says we shouldn't put sizes and things like that in titles. So I would not do that either. But it could be because they published this book a long time ago when KDP was called Create Space, and they used to allow different things then that they don't allow now. So the books that have existed for that long, they haven't changed their title or subtitles. But if you're publishing a book now, don't include sizes or anything like that. Unless, I think the only exception would be if you're creating two books with the same cover but different sizes, then I think it's okay to put it in the subtitle to make sure that people are buying a different size, or that there are 2 sizes available. But if you're just creating a book, there's no need to put the sizes in the subtitle. It's already in the book details. This one here, a reading journal with 100 spacious record pages and more in a large softback with printed image of wood. Now, that is completely unnecessary. I think it's, I don't know. But a reading journal with 100 spacious record pages, that might be, what I would do is I would tell the reader a little bit about what's inside the book. Who can use this book? Why would you want to buy this book? The fact that it's got a printed image of wood is not really a reason to buy a book. So put something that's relevant to the person who wants to buy the book. I'm trying to find an example that has done it right, and I think none of them have really got a good subtitle. Let's have a look. A reading journal with 100 spacious record pages and more in a large soft-covered notebook from our vintage range. Okay, that might be a bit better. That's telling me a little bit about the book, and it's telling me that they've got a vintage range, so maybe I'm interested in that, and I'll click on other books that they have. So that sounds a little bit better to me. This one here is good apart from the size. Reading notebook for ages 7 to 12, child-friendly layout. This is the kind of thing that I like to see because it's giving me information about the book. So the title should be the title of the book, and the subtitle should tell people what the book is about. Now, if we have a look at the subtitle here, it says to track daily reading progress. That's fine. But then this here, book name, I know what you're trying to say. You're saying that people can put in the book name on the inside, the pages read, the total books read. But again, I don't know what reading bookmark means. So what we can do then is to go on the description. If I wanted to know what's inside and I don't have the look inside feature, especially when you're looking at books on mobile or cell phone, you can't see what's inside, then you need to rely on the description. So let's see what the description says. This book is ideal for books reading lovers. Again, this is wrong. It's for book reading lovers. So the S has to be taken away. You can track your daily reads in 99 pre-formatted pages that contain, this is okay, the date, the book number, the book name, the pages read from to. Okay, I see what you mean now. And then it says, seeing reading progression motivate you to read more and more. I would say can motivate you or motivates you with an S. So I think if English isn't your first language, you need to run this through some kind of spell checker, or maybe ask someone who has English as their first language just to do a spell check, because spelling mistakes is not good. People will not buy books that have spelling mistakes either in their title, subtitle, and if they read the description and they see spelling mistakes, they won't buy it because it doesn't give them confidence to buy the book. They will think, well, if there's spelling mistakes here, it can't be a good quality book. So my advice is to use some kind of spell checker, or to ask somebody to just proofread your description and your book title, and also the interior if you're making the interior yourself. So then it says this book prevents bookmarks forgetting. I'm not sure what that means. And then it says this book is ideal for adults and children alike. That's okay. But I'm always careful when I do a book like this. I think it's a good idea to target either adults or children, but it's okay to do this. If it's good for both, then that's absolutely fine. And then it says great gift idea for men, women, father, mother, sister, brother. This is really not necessary. Nobody's going to really read this and think, wow, I have to buy this book. I think you're trying to fit in keywords, but the description isn't indexed by Amazon. You're not going to get keywords in the description to show up your book. The description is very important because it's the advert for your book. It's what people look at. If they look at it, they want to know what the book is about. Don't put a lot of keywords in there for no reason. The only way the description is going to rank or to be indexed is on Google, but I would really not do this. This isn't going to help you in any way. Just put great gift idea for book lovers. That would be enough. And again, the dimensions and the pages, you don't have to put that there because it's all in the product detail. You can, if you want, yes, you can have it in a bullet point list maybe with other things. So what I would say to you is definitely spell check this, because there are quite a few spelling mistakes. Again, you are switching from capitalization in one sentence and then this one isn't capitalized. So you have to be consistent and, take care with your descriptions, with your book titles, whatever you're writing. If you are an author and you have spelling mistakes and, not proper grammar, it doesn't give people confidence to buy your books. So do whatever you have to do to improve your grammar, your language, and your spelling. So that is my advice for the cover. And because this video is getting a little bit long, I think I will make a second part in my next video. So today has all been about the cover, and in my next video I will be talking about the interior and also the niche and checking the keywords. So I hope this was helpful to you. Thank you so much for letting me review your book. That's very, very brave, and I think that this can really help other people as well, because when I first started, my books were a lot worse than this. So this is not a bad cover. It's a good start. It just needs a little bit of improvement to make it better and to make it in line with the other covers that are on Amazon, because don't forget, you are competing with all those other books and you have to make yours stand out and better than the other books. So you have to change a few little things, avoid any spelling mistakes, and maybe change the design a little bit, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that will improve the chances of your book selling. So thank you for letting me review it. Thank you everybody else for watching. I hope it has helped you, and I see you again for part 2 in my next video. Bye bye.